सहनावतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सर्ववीर्यं करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै। ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्ति। ॐ भद्रं कर्णेभिः श्रव्यामदेवाः भद्रं पश्येमाक्षभिर्यजत्राः स्थिरैरङ्गैस्तुष्टुवांसस्तनूभिः व्यशेम देवहितयदायुः। स्वस्ति न इन्द्रो वृद्धश्रवाः स्वस्ति नः पूषा विश्ववेदाः स्वस्ति नस्तार्क्ष्यो अरिष्टनेमिः स्वस्ति नो बृहस्पतिर्दधातु। ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्ति। ॐ अथाश्वलायनो भगवन्तं परमेष्ठिनम् उपसमेत्योवाच अधीहि भगवन् ब्रह्मविद्यां वरिष्ठाम् सदा सद्भिः सेव्यमानां निगूढाम् यया चिरात् सर्वपापं व्यपोह्य परात्परं पुरुषं याति विद्वान् तस्मै स उवाच पितामहश्च श्रद्धा भक्ति ध्यान योगादवेहि। The Atman, which is Brahman, is the not the Atma of this one individual, but it is the Atman of every being. That is said in the following mantra: Sarva Bhutastam Atmanam, etc. Also, the phalam, what one gains by knowing oneself as Sarvatma, that is said, Sampashyan Brahma Paramam Yati. The result of knowing oneself as Sarvatma, I am the truth, I am the self of all the beings. That is, the knower verily remains as the Sarvatma, as Brahma. Is there any other means for being Brahman, being Sarvatma, being the ever pure, ever free, ever full one? That is said, na anyena hetuna. There is no other means, no other way for gain of this freedom, this liberation. That is said. Now, we look into the Vyakhyana. Sarvabhutasthamatmanam Sarvabhutani Chasmani Sampashyan Brahma Paramam Yati Nanyena Hetuna. Sarva Bhuta Stham Sarveshu Bhuteshu Tishtati. This is the Sarva Bhuta Stha. Stha Tishtati. It is Stha. Obtaining as what? Obtaining as in what? Sarva Bhutastha. Obtaining in all beings. Okay. And what obtains in all the beings? Atmanam, me, I the self, I obtain in all beings. Is it that all? No. The converse also is true. That is said. Sarva bhutani cha atmani. In oneself, atmani, in oneself. Sarva bhutani, all the beings. I obtain in all the beings. All the beings obtain in me. I am all are me. That is said. Sarva bhutani cha atmani. Is it not enough if it is said Sarva bhutastam atmanam alone? Why say Sarva bhutani cha atmani? Or say only Sarva bhutani cha atmani, and why say Sarva bhutastam atmanam? Why should say that I am in all are in me? Why can't we say, is it not enough to say that I am in all? Then it's possible that one may think that there is this adhara, adheya, sambandha. One is adhara the base. Like even in my hand, I hold an object in my hand. My hand is the adhara, and the object that I hold becomes the adheya, the base and the object which is on the base. The support and the supported. Adhara, adheya, bhava. Alright. So, if it is said that Sarva bhutastam atmanam alone, then Atma obtains in all the bhutas. That means all the bhutas are adhara. Atma obtains in all the bhutas. That is, Atma is adheya and Sarva bhuta is the adhara. One may stop thinking that way. One may think that way. Well, what is wrong in that? The adhara, adheya are different here. The hand is the adhara and the object is the adheya. Base and the supported, they are different. Samana satta they have. The hand and the pot have samana satta. The same level of reality. Number two, they are different. The hand is not the pot is not the hand. That could be the conclusion. If it is said merely Sarva bhutastam atmanam, then one may think that Atma is the supported and all the bhutas are the base, adhara. It is not that way. In order to negate that possibility, the Shastra, the converse also it says, I obtain in all obtain in me. That is the concept. Then in that case, the adhara adheya bhava is negated. It's not that Atma is the adhara, other is the adheya, or the others are adhara and Atma is the adhara, adheya. That way, that possibility is negated by saying vice versa. For sarva bhutani cha atmani. That is to say that there is no difference whatsoever between me, the Atma, and the truth of all the beings. There is no difference whatsoever. It is identical. The Atma of me, the truth of me, the Atman, is very the truth of Brahma, Vishnu, Shiva, Indra, Agni, Vayu, etc. And that is verily the truth of even a kida, a worm, a kita. Even a worm, the Atma of that kita is me. I am that Atma of even a worm, even a germ. Visible, invisible, known, unknown. I am the Atma of even the Devas. It is said here. Now, thereby the division between one person, another person, which is taken to be real, absolute, the division, the difference, and also the limitation is negated here. When I am in all and all are in me, that means that I am limitless. I am the limitless Atma. I am the truth of all the self. This and that, the difference between this and that is all due to upadhi, all the bheda, the difference, all the limitations are upadika, brought about by upadhi, belong to upadhi. I and you, this difference, I and you, I and he, I and she, that difference belongs to upadhi. Only from the standpoint of upadhi, this difference arises. But in truth of you and me, in truth, there is no difference. Like even the part space, one part space and another part space, there is no difference in terms of space per se. But only when we look from the standpoint of the upadhi, the part, then we say part space 1, part space 2, etc. So, all the differences are only brought about by upadhi, do not belong to Atma. Like even the limitation of the part space does not belong to space. The part space limitation does not belong to the space at all. It's only from a standpoint we call part space. That does not mean that the part limits the space. So to here, body, mind, sense complex, and also their functions, the feelings, what the body does, how the body is, what the mind does, what it does not do, right? All that, what one feels, all that do not condition me, the truth, Atma. And thereby sampashyan, samyak pashyan. Sam refers to samyak, very clearly, very thoroughly. Very thoroughly one sees, one understands. Very clearly, very thoroughly one understands Brahma as oneself. Brahma sampashyan, seeing Brahman is verily the truth of oneself, truth of all. Paramam yati, gains, yati, gains, understands, owns. Paramam, the highest, called moksha. Paramam yati, a life of abiding happiness, abiding peace, abiding fulfillment. That is the paramam. Here and now, right? Here and now, now and forever, here and everywhere. Paramam yati. The unconditional, total freedom, happiness one gains. Paramam yati. Alright. This is Parama Purushartha, total happiness, peace is Parapurushartha. Why not I gain by other means? The Shastra says, Anyena hetuna na. Anyena, by other. Hetuna means Anya upaya. By Anya upaya, it is not obtained. Na yati, one does not gain paramam. Anyena hetuna paramam na yati. This will be the Anvaya. Anyena hetuna, by any other means, paramam na yati. The person, seeker, does not gain paramam. That is to say, sampashyan yati, anyena hetuna na yati. Knowing, one gains paramam. Not by any other means, one gains paramam. What was said in the previous mantra, Nanyaha panthaha vimuktaye, that is verily the idea is repeated. Anyena hetuna paramam na yati. We have seen this already. Why any other means is not the means for moksha? Because that's all in the form of a result which is yet to be produced. The result of karma, the result of upasana, they are yet to be produced. Sadhyam, to be accomplished, to be gotten, to be gained. That in a sense they are all karma phala. All karma phala is anitya, limited. Whereas what we are talking is not a limited phalam, not a temporary phalam, but we are talking of looking for a lasting, permanent. Therefore, here other means do not produce. This was already negated in the mantra na karmana na prajaya. It was already negated. Now here How is it that only by jnanam I gain moksha? Then it is siddha, already siddha. That I am that I am liberated, that I am free, that I am the very peace, the embodiment of peace. This is siddha. It is already there. It is my swarupa. And I do not know that only because of my ignorance. I am ignorant about what I am, what I really am, and therefore I take myself for the body, the mind and its own and their attributes. Whereas by knowing I am the drik, I am the sakshi, I am the truth, I am the invariable presence in all, I am the constant, I am the self-effulgent, self-shining, self-luminous Atma Swarupa. By understanding that, alone one owns. Therefore there is no becoming here, as we have seen already. There is no becoming, there is only knowing, understanding, assimilating and owning the wisdom. Therefore, only by jnana, Brahma Prapti, not by any other means. Moksha is gained by jnanam alone, not by any other means. Here, this is not being dogmatic or being adamant or being whatever fanatic about this. You are a jnana yoga fanatic. You always say, only by jnana moksha is gained, only by jnana is moksha gained. They are not fanatics here. If an arithmetic teacher says 2 plus 2 is 4, then we don't question, why are you fanatic about 2 plus 2 being 4? Why can't be free, liberal? People have different opinions, different ideas, different values. 2 plus 2. One fellow says 6, one fellow says 10. Let them be happy, having different results. Here we don't have choice about truth. We have choice about our likes, our opinions, our ideas. We have choices, right? That is called Purusha Tantra. That's Purusha Tantra. Here it is not Purusha Tantra. Purusha Tantra means depends upon the choice of the person, the like of the person, the idea of the person. Like, what color you like. I like blue, I like red, I like yellow. That's your choice. That is Purusha Tantra. But then 2 plus 2, 4 is not Purusha Tantra. It does not depend upon anybody's whims and fancy, wishes, likes, etc. It does not depend upon. It is impersonal. All truths are impersonal. That's why it's called a truth, right? If a truth were to be personal, then it becomes an idea. That's all. 2 plus 2 is an idea, not a truth. Idea means person dependent, but here it is not person dependent. Atma is Brahman. I am Atma. Whether I know, whether I accept, it is the truth. Whether I accept or not, whether I know or not, 2 plus 2 is 4. If I am an intelligent person, I see what is a fact and I accept it and I understand that. Therefore here, it's not being dogmatic that Atma is Brahman, only by jnanam you gain moksha. It's not a dogmatic statement. It is the state of things. That's how things are. That is a fact. Therefore, anyena hetuna paramam na yati. Okay. We'll read the commentary. Sarva bhutastham. Now he explains that word. The pratika. Sarva bhutastham is the pratika. Taking the word from the original, from the text, and then he comments. Sarva, etc. he comments. Sarva he comments. Nikhileshu, in all. Nikhila, all. Nikhileshu, in all. What is the Nikhila? What is the Bhuta? Sthavara Jangameshu. This is commenting on Bhuta. Sthavara and Jangama. Sthavara, stationary beings. Stha, to stand. Sthavara, that which are stationary. Like a rock, a mountain, and also plants, trees, sthavara. And Jangama, moving entities. living beings like animals, birds, people. Sthavara jangameshu. In all sthavara, in all stationary, and in all jangama, moving beings, living beings. Nikhileshu, explanation of sarva. Sthavara jangama, explanation of bhuta. And then the stha is explained by tishtati iti. Tishtati, obtaining in all beings, moving and non-moving. The condition of the body, sthavara, whether it moves or not. Moves, jangama. Doesn't move, sthavara. Okay, sthavara, jangama. Already the other conditions like bhutam, bhavyam, that was already said earlier. All that was in the past, all that is there in the present, all that is going to be there, that may be there in future, all that is Brahmatma, that was said already here. Sarva bhuteshu tishtati iti sarva bhutastam. Okay, explaining. Sarva bhutastam. This is the explanation of sarva bhutastam. Sarveshu bhuteshu tishtati iti. Then, what is that which obtains in all beings? And I said, Atmanam. Oh, sorry. The previous part. Sarva bhutastha. Tam. That sarva bhutastha. What is that? Atmanam. What is Atma here? He explains in the way. Asmat pratyaya vyavahara yogyam. Asmat pratyaya vyavahara yogyam. Yogya, that which is fit for vyavahara, for this understanding, for this dealing. Vyavahara yogyam, fit to be dealt. As in what way? Asmat pratyaya. Asmat means me, I, the first person. Pratyaya, knowledge, understanding, for the cognition. What deserves to be dealt as the first person, as I. What is known as I, that is the asmat pratyaya vyavahara yogyam. I, for this, I don't say, he came today, he is sitting, he is talking now. I don't say that. Even some people say, this came yesterday, this is sitting, this wants a cup of coffee, this wants a cup of coffee. Like, here even when they say that this, they mean only, I want a cup of coffee. That's a simple transaction. So, everything else is referred to as this. This table, this clock, this book, this place, etc., this town, this city, this country. Everything is referred to this. And even the second person, only in expression I say you one or you many, etc. But then that's also you, or the second person also is this. But there is only one entity which is referred to the word I. It is only this entity. Everything else is referred to Yushmat. Yushmat pratyaya gochara. Yushmat means this. You are this. You. That is this only. So, everything else is idam pratyaya. This cognition. The cognition that it is this other than me. Right? That is the idam pratyaya. Idam pratyaya means this, the cognition that this is other than me. This cognition. This within apostrophe. And then Yushmat pratyaya. You cognition. Right? That it is other than me. Everything else is other than me. There is only one entity which is referred to by the I. That is only one. Asmat pratyaya vyavahara yogyam. What about body? Body, from one standpoint, I say, I am coming, I am sitting. That for vyavahara sake, I use. But then really, body also is drishya. Any drishya is yushmat pratyaya. This only. This body, this cognition. Fit for this cognition only. What about mind? Mind also is this cognition only. Yushmat pratyaya vyavahara yogyam only. Whereas I, the Sakshi alone, I never become the object of any entity, any cognition, any pramana. I am the wielder, I am the Sakshi of all the pramana, I am the Sakshi of all vyavahara. I never become drishya. And therefore, there is only one entity which remains always asmat pratyaya gochara, that is I, the Sakshi Chaitanyam. Therefore, Atmanam does not refer to Upadhi here, but refers to asmat pratyaya vyavahara yogyam. That which can be referred to as only Drik, as only the I, as only the Sakshi, the asmat pratyaya vyavahara yogyam. What about, but then you say Atma is asmat pratyaya gochara vyavahara yogyam, you say. But then what is said here? Sarvabhuteshu atmanam. What is sarvabhuta? That is all yushmat pratyaya, right? This, the cognition that this is other than me only, right? Is it not contradictory? You are saying that asmat pratyaya, I cognition entity, that is I, obtain in what? This, right? What is the difference then? When I obtain in this, then is it not I am referred to by this also? Is it not this is referred to I also? Here, asmat pratyaya gochara is paramarthika. Yushmat pratyaya gochara is all upadhi, is all kalpita. Therefore, this all refer to upadhi, all are kalpita. In all the kalpita sharira, in all the kalpita upadhi, I, the Atma, is the truth obtaining. That is what is said here. Here, sarvabhuteshu Atma is equal to what? Sarvabhuta is equal to Atma. That means what? All upadhi, all this, all drishya is drik. Does it mean that all drishya is equal to drik? Is it what's being said? No, that is not being said here. Right? You follow the contradiction. Follow the paradox. In all I obtain. In all this means other than me, non-I. In all the non-I, I am there. How can the I be in the non-I? Right? When you say it is non-I, not I, how can I be there? See, the not I is upadhi, is kalpita. I is paramarthika. Therefore, I am the paramarthika. I am the truth of all the beings. Sarva bhuteshu atmanam. Sarva bhutastam atmanam. Now the reverse is said here. The converse. Sarva bhutani cha. Even though he has explained Sarva bhuta, the Acharya again says Sar nikhilani sthavara jangamani sarva bhutani. All the beings, nikhilani, sarva is nikhilani, all. Bhutani is sthavara jangamani bhutani, sarva bhutani, all beings. Then in that mantra, sarva bhutani cha atmani. That whole phrase, the whole sentence, why is the whole sentence? That is highlighted by this cha, the cha word cha that he explains. Chakaraha. The cha in the chatmani, sarvabhutani chatmani. What is it doing there? He says, Adhara adheya bhava vyutkramartha. The bhava, the idea here, the idea that one is adhara, other is adheya. Recall, the hand, my hand is adhara, the base, and then the object in my hand is the adheya. There, as we said, as we see earlier, both belong to same order of reality and both are different. One is different from other, and therefore both are limited. Right? Now, all bhutas limit Atma. All bhutas enjoy the same reality as Atma. This possible mistake, this idea possible, that is negated by saying this also. I obtain in all obtain in me. That way. That is the Adhara Adeya Bhava. Here the Bhava is idea. The idea that one is the basis, the other is the supported. That idea, Vyutkrama. Vyutkrama is to remove, take one's mind away from that idea, or take the idea from one's understanding. Remove that idea. That possible idea, Adharadeya Bhava, possible idea, Vyutkrama, remove that idea. Vyutkrama Artha, for the sake of removing this idea that one is Adhara, the other is Adeya. Okay. Then continuing, Atmani. What is this Atma? Purushartha. It says, Ananda Atmani. Atma, which is Ananda, which is Purna, which is the pure, the truth. Ananda Atmani, which is limitless, which is pure, Purna, Ananda Atmani. And then again, Aham Pratyaya Gochare. What is the true meaning of Aham Pratyaya? I cognition. Pratyaya here is cognition. In Vyakarana we have Pratyaya, Ti Pratyaya. That is different. Here it is Pratyaya is cognition. The I cognition. What is meant by I cognition? Aham Pratyaya Gochare. Then Sampashyan. Seeing very well. Samyak Pashyan. Sam is Samyak. Samyak means very well, clearly. Sampashyan, that he explains. Samyak, very well, very clearly. What is meant by very well? Explains. Samshaya, Viparyaya, Samshaya Viparyayam, Antarena, Avalokayan. Pashyan means Avalokayan, seeing clearly. What is clearly? Samshaya Viparyayam Antarena. Antarena means without, Vina. Antarena, without. Without Samshaya, any doubt. And Viparyaya, error. Without any doubt or error. I commit no more mistake, I have no more doubt. I am very, very clear. Like even what I have in my hand is a pot. I have no doubt about this. No samshaya at all. Is it a pot or is it a cat? I don't have any doubts at all. I don't have any viparya. This is a cat. I don't have any viparya, error. There is no erroneous notion. Samshaya viparyayam antarena, free from error and doubt. Sampashyan avalokayan, seeing very clearly. Seeing clearly what? Brahman. Seeing Atman. Seeing Atma as obtaining in all. I am the truth of all. I am so big. I am so limitless. I am so pure that I obtain in everything and nothing touches me. Nothing affects me. Nothing limits me. Nothing diminishes me. Here when I say me, right? So even if the other person thinks that I am limited, I am suffering, I am a karta, etc., the wise person or Ishvara or Shastra, they do not look upon anything as baddha, as bound. In the vision of the Shastra, everything is Atma, everything is Brahman, everything is Ishvara. In the vision of the wise person also, Sarvam Brahma, everything is Brahman alone. Maybe the other person, people may say, other person may think, I am bound, I am not Brahman, I am not free, I am Parichinna, I am a mere entity, right? I am an individual, I am so and so, I am a man, I am a woman, right? All these are all body-centered. I am a woman is body-centered. It's not the truth of I. One has to rise above that. I am a man, I am old, I am young, I am rich, I am poor, I am a scholar, I am dead. All these are all body-centered or mind. I am happy, I am unhappy, I am sad, I am confused, I am clear. These are all Upadhi Dharma, not the Atma Dharma. The Shastra never looks upon any being as other than Brahman. Okay? In the eye of the Shastra, Pramana, Shastra is Pramana. Pramana sees only the truth. Okay? Pramana sees only what is truth. Everything is Brahman. That truth alone is seen by the Shastra. And the wise person also, having that Pramana, having used the Pramana, having discovered the truth, in the vision of the wise person also, everything is Brahman. There is no Bandha. There is no Samsara. Right? There is no Baddha. There is no bound. There is no Samsari at all in the vision of the wise person. Even if I were to say, I am a Samsari, the wise person will say, you are not a Samsari. You are Nitya Mukta. You are the Shuddha. You are Shuddham Brahman. No, you don't know about me now. You don't know about you. Yes, that's the truth. It's not that I don't know you. You don't know about yourself. I know that you are Brahman. I understand why you commit the mistake also. Why you think you are a Samsari also, I understand. But I know that that is not desirable for you. I also know that you want to be Brahman. That also I know. And I know that you are Brahman. Okay? When we say, no, you don't know me. It's not that you don't know me. I don't know myself. That is the truth. Therefore, this is the beauty. Shastra never allows the human being to accept that I am a samsari. Even if we have to say that I am a samsari, no, you are not. You are not the samsari. This is see the beauty, see the greatness of the Shastra. People, some person may put down the other person. He is useless. Oh, she is useless. Good for nothing. Doesn't know anything. Always. One may put down the other person, right? But we don't generally put down ourselves. Oh, I am so useless. Hey, bring the book now. Sir, I am so useless. Don't ask me to bring the book. Bring me a cup of water, a cup of tea. Sir, I am so useless. I am so helpless. I can't bring a cup of tea. We don't generally do that. But then the Shastra doesn't allow us to put down ourselves. Hey, you are not samsari. You are not a jiva, merely a jiva. You are not a dukkhi. You are the ever free from dukkha. You are that. You are the Ananda Swarupa. Anandosi, right? Brahmasi. That is what the Shastra. Tattvamasi. The most glorious teaching, the most glorious vision about that. So, he says, Sampashyan, knowing Atma as verily the truth of all. The wise person does not say, I am free, you are all bound. I am a jnani, you are all ajnanis. I am limitless, you are limited. No jnani thinks that is not jnana. If one were to say, I am a free person, I am mukta, right? I am a jnani, you are all ajnanis. Then I am free, you are all bound. Then that jnanam is incomplete. Incomplete it is. Therefore, the vision of the jnani, sarvam nitya muktam brahma. Everything is nitya mukta brahma. Sarvam nitya shuddham brahma. Sarvam nityam brahma. Okay. Very grand. The grandest vision that one can have, the grandest reward one can have is this fulfillment, an abiding fulfillment. Living in abiding fulfillment, abiding peace, that is the Brahma Yati. Now, what is Brahma? He says, Brahma means big, Brihat, the big one. What do you mean by big one? How big? He says, Desha Kala Vastu Paricheda Shunyam. Paricheda Shunyam. Shunyam, free, bereft of. free from. Free from what? Paricheda, limitation. Parichedena shunyam, free from limitations. Limitations, what type of limitations? What are the various limitations? Desha, Kala, Vastu. Desha, space-wise. Kala, time-wise. Vastu, entity-wise, object-wise limitation. This we have seen. Desha, Paricheda. Here it is, elsewhere it is not. That is Desha Paricheda. Space-wise limitation. This object is only here, not elsewhere. This is not a limitless object. This is only here. This is the Desha Paricheda. Right? Space-wise limited. Now, the object is here now. In this second, this object is seen here. Now, it is not there. Right? This is the Kala limitation. Now it is there. Later it is not. That is the Kala limitation. Time-wise limitation. Vastu limitation. The part, this part is not this object. This is the one is not the other. This is the A is not B. This is the Vastu Paricheda. This limits this. This object limits this in as much as this is not this. Where this is, this cannot be. What it is, this is not. Okay, that is the Vastu Paricheda. So, here Atma Brahma is limitless. Desha, Kala, Vastu, Paricheda, Shunyam, free from any limitation. Even the limitation of our ideas, what we think about Ishvara, right? What is your idea of Ishvara? What is your idea of yourself? That you or Ishvara is not limited by one's own ideas of oneself, right? I am not limited by my own erroneous ideas about myself. I am not limited by my own ignorance about myself. So look at that. I am not limited by my own ignorance of what I am. I am not limited by the erroneous notion about myself really. That is, I am ever free, right? I, the Atma, ever free. If I think I am a samsari, I never become a samsari. It's only the samsaritva is only in ignorance. On me, kalpita, on me who is asamsari, nitya asamsari. Very beautiful. Desha Kala Vastu Paricheda Shunyam. That is the limitless Brihat Brahma. And that Brahman, knowing Atma as Brahman, then Paramam. That what Brahman is what? Brahman is Purushartha. That he says Paramam. Paramam means highest. That he says Utkrishtam. The high one, the exalted one, the noble one. Is it comparable nobility? No. Is anything else than more than that, more than Brahman or equal to Brahman? That he says Anupacharitam Ityarthaha. Paramam, high, exalted means Anupacharitam, incomparable. Upacharita, comparable. Anupacharita, unconditional, uncomparable. Right? There is no comparison to Brahman. I can compare only when there are two things, right? I can compare these two entities, which is big, which is small. I can compare because there are two entities enjoying the same order of reality. Both belong to the same order of reality. There is comparison possible. But only when there is only one, where is comparison? Right? What can be more than that? What can be other than that? That is incomparable. Incomparably high. Anupacharitam ityartaha. That Brahman, that Paramam, yati. Yati means prapnoti, gains, understands. Here, sampashyan yati, it is said. Sampashyan Brahma Paramam yati. Sampashyan yati. Seeing gains. Right? Seeing obtains. Seeing goes. Here very clearly, goes, obtains is only upachara. Right? By seeing something, you don't go somewhere. By knowing something, you don't become otherwise, right? Knowledge cannot change anything. Karma only can change a thing from one to another. Like even the pot is in this place on my table, it is here. Now I know that this is a pot, this is a clay pot, etc. By knowing this, the pot is not changed in any way, right? It's only my understanding of what the pot is that is undergone a change. Earlier I did not know what it was made of. I know that this is a pot made of clay. Clay is the truth, I know, that's all. My ignorance about the pot, and ignorance born any doubt or error, that goes, but nothing else happens. Jnana does not change anything. Karma only changes. That suppose I want this pot, instead of being here, I want it to be here, right? I am a jnani. Okay? I am a jnani. I tell the pot, oh pot, I am a jnani. I know you are, right? I want you to be here. Beware, I am a jnani. Okay? I will curse you. Whatever I do, jnana does not move the pot by an inch, by a millimeter. Okay? Jnana cannot do that. Only karma changes things from one to another, one place to another, from this way to that way. Karma has the potential. Karma alone is capable of changing. Becoming means change. For that, karma alone is the upaya. Here, karma is not the upaya here. Jnanam. Jnanam does not change anything. I don't become anything else. I only understand what I am. Jnana only removes ajnanam. That's all. Jnanam is capable of dispelling ajnanam only. That's all it can do. Knowledge removes ignorance. That is all. Jnanam does not remove samsara. Jnanam will not remove samsara. Jnanam will not remove sorrow. Jnanam will not remove limitation. Jnanam will only remove ajnanam. That's all. And the limitation, sorrow, samsara is born of ajnana. That goes. The notion of samsara goes. Right? Born of ajnanam. What is born of ajnanam goes. Ajnana gone. What is born of ajnana, what is dependent upon ajnanam cannot stay. Like even when I take the clay away from this, the pot cannot stand. Right? Take away the clay, there is no pot. Take away the karna, the karya cannot exist. Ajnanam is the upadana karanam for samsara, for samsaritva, for dukkha, for every dukkha, small or big, lasting or fleeting, for all dukkha, for all limitation. Ajnanam and ajnanam alone is the karanam. Ajnana gone, everything gone. Right? So, remember the example of a rope snake, right? What is there is only a rope, piece of rope. There is no snake there. But then I think that it is a snake there. And then that is because of I do not know what is lying there. What is lying there is a piece of rope. I do not know. That is the ajnana. And because of the ajnanam, and I see something, then I commit the mistake that is a snake. Right? And then when I know that it is a rope, then what happens? The snake is gone. Right? It's not that the snake moved away. The snake is gone is upachara. What is gone is only my ignorance about the rope that is gone. Because the ignorance about the rope is gone, then the ignorance born, the error, the snake also goes away. Here only the rope jnanam removes only rope ignorance. That's all. Rope jnanam removes only rope ignorance. And rope ignorance born, snake also automatically goes. Snake is a notion there. It's not a truth. I perceive a snake. Just because I perceive a snake, the snake does not become a reality there. It's only a perception. It's only an idea. An idea, a perception does not become a reality, a truth. It does not become. Suppose 100 of us were to say that this is a snake. No. Hey, why 100 millions? Let millions say. Billion, let billions say. Let even the angels come and say this is a snake. Right? Still it is not a snake. Right? Number does not matter with reference to truth. Number, majority, they have no room. They say no, in the hall of inquiry, there is no room for majority. How many of you think that this is a snake? Put up your hands. No. We all put up our hands. Only one fellow says, this is not a snake, this is a rope. Hey, we are the majority. We are overwhelming majority now. It's a snake only. What we say does not matter there at all when we come to the truth. Okay. With reference to ideas, yes, what you like, how many of you like this, etc. An idea, an opinion, you like, okay, liking has some value. But when it comes to truth, our idea has no say. Our idea has no say. That is the truth. That is not Purusha Tantra. Not dependent upon what people think about Brahman. Not dependent upon what Ishvara does not depend upon what we think about him. Okay, he is there, he is there, he is that way, he is this way. Doesn't matter at all. Right? What you think about Ishvara does not matter for Ishvara at all. What you think about Atma does not matter to Atma at all. That is the truth. Therefore, here Jnanam does not depend upon, the truth does not depend upon anybody's idea, opinion, liking, fancy, whatever. It does not depend upon. It's a standalone. It stands alone by itself. 2 plus 2 is 4 is not person dependent. Does not depend upon anybody to confirm or refute. Confirming does not make it a truth. Confirming only means that I understand it correctly, that's all. Refuting does not take away the truth that 2 plus 2 is 4. Nobody's. You see, remember that, no, that in the olden days people used to think that the earth is the center of the universe and then everything moved around the earth. People used to think. And then one fellow boldly said, no, it is not the earth, it is the sun which is center of the solar system. And we all laughed at him. We all laughed. The fool. How can this be? See, obvious, so obvious. The earth is here, it's there, and then sun is moving. And this fellow is saying that the earth is moving around the sun. Very clearly, the sun is moving around there. What an idiot this fellow is. We all said, we all laughed. He means that people, the contemporary people. Even religion laughed at that fellow. Even religious tried to say that you are wrong, you must repent. Otherwise we will burn you at the stake. No? Burning at the stake was a pet punishment for the church those days. No? Burn the stake. Hundreds of people are burnt at the stakes. No? Just because they opposed what the church believed. Right? Somebody says, no, earth is not the center. The earth goes around the burn the fellow at the stake. No? That's all. It's answer, solution. Does not depend. They were wrong. After all, they were wrong. After centuries, recently only the church regretted. Oh, we were wrong. Yeah. People had long back given up all those wrong notions. The church was very slow in accepting that. Yeah, we were wrong. We were wrong in saying that 2 plus 2 is 10. We were wrong. Always a laggard, okay, lagging behind. Church is always lagging behind. Never learns. That's the problem. Never learns. Okay. So what I say, even religion, even people, majority, believe that the earth is the center of the universe. And the one fellow was right. That one person was right. Okay? One person was right. The millions were wrong. Majority does not count with reference when it comes to truth. My idea, my opinion doesn't matter at all. If I am intelligent, I better understand what it is. That's all. I better know what it is. Therefore, here, sampashyan yati, here does not mean that one changes into Brahman or one becomes Brahman, one becomes free. That becoming is not real, it's only an apparent. Because I was ignorant, I say I become wise. Because I thought I am sorrowful, then I become free. Okay, that's all. The becoming is only as though it's not real, it's not a change, it's not something happening to Atma, it's only negating, only giving up of ignorance and ignorance-born notions. Therefore, sampashyan yati, here is, the yati is notional. Remember the 10th man story? That fellow, the 10th man, became the 10th man. That the became is only within a past tense, as if the fellow thought that the 10th man is lost. I am not the 10th man. The 10th man is lost. Now the fellow understood, I am the 10th man. The became the 10th man. So too here is became Brahman, becomes Brahman, yati prapnoti. Now, anyena hetuna na, that he explains, na yati iti dehali pradipa nyayena sambadhyate. That yati, paramam yati has to be taken again. Pa anyena hetuna na yati. So the na yati, paramam yati or simply yati has to be taken twice. First time, sampashyan brahma paramam yati. Anyena hetuna na yati. The word yati is in the middle. It goes with the previous sentence also, with the latter sentence also. That is the dehali deepa nyaya. Okay, nyayena sambadhyate. Okay, we'll look into that later. Om Bhadram karne vishruyama devaha Bhadram pashyemakshadir yajatraha Sthirairangai stushtuvam sastanuvihi Yashema devahitam yadayuhu Swasti na indro vriddhashravaha Swasti na pusha vishvavedaha Swasti nastaraksho arishtanemihi Swasti no brihaspati dadhatu. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Om Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Sishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hari Om Shri Gurubhyo Namah. Hari Om.